The year was 1992. A small freshman was beginning her first year at North Springs High School. And from the start, her plan was to graduate high school and move on to college, just like her 6 sisters before her. This girl had many challenges that stood in her way throughout her 4 years, but she never let any of them stop her. No, blessing or curse, this girl was stubborn, and worldly challenges were not going to keep her from her goal. But, unfortunately for her, one challenge stood out above the rest. In the 80s, a new requirement was added for students to be able to graduate: the graduation test, a test that students had to pass in order to officially graduate high school. And when it came time for the Spartan to take her test, she did not pass it. You see, even though she finished high school with honors, one key component made it next to impossible for her to pass the test: an extra 21st chromosome. Multiple times over the next couple years, this girl tried and tried again, but her Down syndrome prevented her ultimate success. Eventually, she moved on with her life, becoming an active and lovable part of her community. But she never gave up hope. For 20 years, this girl held on to the hope that one day she would finally receive her diploma, and though only she was certain of it, she never let go of her dream. Now, I assume you've noticed, but we no longer take the graduation test. Since it's no longer required by Georgia. So this girl who longed for 20 years to get her diploma now could. Her last hurdle had been defeated, and she would finally receive her long-sought-after prize. No, this is not a made-up story to teach you a life lesson. This is 100% true. I know because that determined girl from the 90s is my aunt, Karen Murphy. She is sitting in the rows with this... She is sitting in the rows with the Spartan class of 2016 because after 20 years of hope, she will now be receiving her diploma from the same stage as her niece. Now, if you know the Spartan Fight song, you know that one of the lines is, "We will fight till victories are claimed." And that's what she did. I'm the one up here on stage. I'm the one who gets to give a speech. But I'm not the one who represents the ideal Spartan. I may have worked hard to get here, but not nearly as hard as my aunt, who fought for 20 years until she could claim her victory. As I look back on my time at North Springs, I also look further back, at the history of North Springs as a whole. And I see a history of people like Aunt Karen. We're not perfect, we're teenagers, but we are determined. We are passionate and idealistic, and if we truly believe in something, we make dreams into a reality. I spent a lot of time thinking about this speech to figure out what makes us, North Springs Spartans, unique as a group. And I found my answer in a 39-year-old, soon-to-be high school graduate. This is what it means to be a Spartan, and I hope you'll take this with you in life. Be determined, be passionate, be idealistic, and fight till victory is your claim. Thank you.